Garmin Edge 1000 charging connector damage. I don't know if you can see properly, the connector is gone. So to replace this charging connector, you can find it as a ribbon flex. So to replace it you need a T6 screwdriver, a pry tool, tweezers and some silicone or plastic tubes. So remove all the screws from the back. It's not difficult. Okay, now when you separate you need to be really careful so you don't damage anything. First disconnect the charging connector, which is on the bottom here. Lift up this connector and now you need to remove this tape which sits over the battery cable. So lift it up, take it somewhere on the battery and disconnect the battery by just lifting up. Now to change this is the charging connector with the micro SD card slot. So the way to do it is get the pry tool and push inside of the connector so you can take it out from the slot. Open the SD card reader, slide in up to the end in the SD card slot and try to push it up. So he needs to go up. Yeah. This is how you remove the connector itself. Now just get the new connector. Start with the SD card slot first. Try to fit it back in the position. Must go easily, you don't need to force it to go in. Can be tricky, but if you put it properly on the position it will go straight away. Okay, now it's back. Now push the connector in. Look from the inside to be proper aligned. On my one I can see is not so. I will need to see why. Now is okay. You can test it with the micro SD card just to be sure that the slot is working properly before you close it. So just put the connector inside and test it to see if it works. Yeah, so it's working properly. Yeah, clicks OK. Now to secure it in place, just melt some silicone on the corners. So you secure it back in place. Okay. Not too much, because if you put too much then you cannot fit the back properly anymore. That's it. Now all you need to do, take the seal off from this and fit it on the back, so it'll be more easy to install, and like that you are sure that you don't damage the seal when you are trying to put the back case on the unit. Just fit it back in the shape. It's not difficult. There is a channel there and goes in that channel. Okay, well done. Now connect the battery. Push, just be sure that is properly fitted. Put the tape back on the battery cable and connect the cable for the charging connector and close it. So as you can see, it's not difficult if you have the part. This is a common problem on these devices. So the most common is charging connector. After that is the SD card slot, which gets a lot of water in and become faulty. After you put all the screws back, you just need to test the buttons in the front just to be sure that they're not stuck or something like that. In case you need charging connector or a back cover case or batteries, we will have a link in the description, so you can purchase all the components. They are genuine components, so you don't need to worry about. They will fit very easy. Okay, so button is working. I can see it's clicking. I don't know if the device have batteries. Have. Okay. Click on it. Yeah, so you can hear that the button is working and the power button is working. Yep. If you want to test it, if it's charging, just plug the charger. Yeah, and the unit is coming on, so it's charging fine. Okay, you can see the little sign is charging. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.